think we're good. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, boy. Good evening, Spencer. What's going on, buddy? Dave, how we doing, man? What's going on, Doug? Robert? Matt in the house? What's going on, Devin? Hank, what's up, buddy? How you guys doing? The complete angler, what's going on? 31 people on already. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, definitely do so. Really do appreciate that. What's going on, Steven? Dave, finally got a kayak if you haven't seen already. I do believe I've seen that on Instagram. Very cool, dude. Which one was that, man? What's going on, Ty? What's going on, Terry? How you doing, buddy? Clinton, best time of the week, huh? The old lady, man, had me slaving out in the yard. I just came inside just enough time to sit down here with you guys. Glad you guys enjoy the show, though. Fishing was awful. Yeah, it was pretty tough last week. I went with my boy last week. What's going on, Tom? Did you get the video I sent you? I haven't watched it yet, buddy, but I got it, yeah. I thought it was a pretty good review. Yeah, I heard about those kayaks. I'll check it out after the stream. The old lady had me in the yard working all day, man. I finally get a day off, and she had me out there slaving. What's going on, Travis? Getting the combo I told you about. Can't wait. That's cool, dude. Very cool, man. Matt, Sunday's been busy, dude. Had all sorts of plans to spend all Sunday in the boat, getting tackle ready for this week, and the old lady kept me out in the yard working all day. Of course, she had to drag me to Home Depot first to buy more flowers, more pots. Then we had to till the garden and a bunch of boring stuff you guys don't want to hear about. So it did not go as planned. Hopefully right now she's outside cooking some steaks, and after the stream, I can go eat. That is the plan. So I'm not sure if she's even on here doing the moderation and all that. I believe hopefully she's cooking. What's going on, Michael? Terry, what's going on, dude? Did you check out Digiteca? I don't believe so, dude. I don't remember what that was. Digiteca. I don't know, dude. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. The Old Town Top Water. That's cool, dude. I've heard about those. What's going on, Jason? Bite's been tough, Michael. Watching you from the campground. Oh, you're on vacation, dude? That's cool, man. Yeah, I thought you said you were going to do some fishing. Have you done any fishing yet, Doug? What's the best color craw do you use? Most of the time, you know, fishing that muddy water is pretty stained up. I go to black and blue. Other than that, I think Bama craw would be the way to go. At least for me, you know. Going to Lake Monroe in the morning. That's cool, dude. Good luck to you, man. Kind of expensive. Yeah, I do believe they're on, what, $3 or $4 grand? I think, actually, isn't that what Alex Rudd just got? Brandon got his PB at 4:30 a.m. this morning on a bone 3-inch wake bait. 7.5 pounds on a kayak, dude. That had been a lot of fun, dude. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. 7.5 pounds. That's got me beat. So just tricked out my Concept A reels with assistance from your videos. No problem, buddy. You know, I actually just got a couple of those in. I got a video coming out probably Tuesday on a bunch of new stuff that I got in. And a couple of things are the Concept A's. I know it's a discontinued reel, but Karl's had that for like $85, which when I searched for them before, you couldn't find them. Like I said, it is discontinued, but there was a few places that had them, and Karl's got them for like $85. So I picked up 2 of them. So if you guys are in the market for Concept A, I do believe they only had like one right hand left, and everything else was left hand. But if you're a lefty, man, head over to Karl's, check them out. It is member price. Of course, if you're not a member, you know, do the free 30-day trial if you're just looking for the reel. But like I said, I believe it's 85 bucks. I got two in the 5.3. I was wanting something a little bit slower for cranking. And like I said, I had this reel in the past. I sold it, but it was an awesome reel. So like I said, I really like the size of the reel. Great for cranking. So I did pick up two in the 5.3. I will have to get some trick shop parts for those though, and trick them out like I did my old ones. I still want to get another C. I don't know why I sold that reel as well. That was an awesome reel. I had that one. Obviously, it's in white, but I think I had blue trick shop parts on that one, and it looked awesome. I need to do another one of those. Spencer, my wife was slaving me for 3 days, repainting our bedroom and kitchen. Yeah. Got to do the honeydews, man. Hank says more plants, more baits. Thoughts on the Shimano Stratic CI4? Pick one up for Bass Pro 149. To be honest, man, the only Shimano spinning reels that I've used are, I want to say the Sahara. Oh, what's the one below that? Sedona? Is that below it or above it? Sedona, Sahara, and I think there's another one. Actually, my dad uses it a lot. But yeah, I haven't used anything really higher than that, so I really have no experience with the CI4. I've heard great things about it, but I personally have not used it, so I'm sure you'll dig it though, man. What's going on, Andrew? Been doing some fishing. Only caught a couple in the last week. Dude, a couple's better than nothing, man. What's going on, Richard? No problem, Jason. Richard, you are entered in the giveaway, man. Appreciate the $5. We do have a pretty nice giveaway for you guys tonight. We'll go over that here in a minute. What color plastic frog do you use? If we're talking like toads, like rage toads, I mainly only use black neon, and then I use I believe it's called green pumpkin chartreuse, and then I'll use the green pumpkin pearl belly. Those three colors, I feel it's all you need, man. Really, if you're talking hollow belly as well, you know, something white, something black, something chartreuse, really those three colors will get it done. You have to watch. I know when Coppers first came out with their hollow bellies, man, you know, I got suckered into that looking at all the cool colors. And this is when they first came out, and I bought them all. And the belly was all the same color in all of them. And the belly is what the bass see. You know, the top really just catches you. And it caught me because I bought them all. Like I said, the belly was all the same. I know after that, they started coming out with different color bellies. And that's really what you need to look at because that's what the bass see. They don't see the top. That really is for you. And like I said, the first batch, it caught me good. See, Doug, heavy yet, but we'll be fishing the whole week, just relaxing about to eat some dinner. That's cool, dude. Very cool. What's going on, Tyler? What's up, TJ? Seen your video on bunks, but I fish with a partner a lot. I can unhook the boat and back him in without sliding off until in the water. That's cool, dude. Yeah, whatever works for you, man. I'm going to tell you guys, man, I wanted to do, or I guess at the end of that video, I wanted to do it, I guess in the beginning as well, launching and loading that boat, which I'm going to do another video on that because there are a few different steps you need to consider when launching a longer boat. But I've been having issues with that boat from the beginning. I could not figure out what was going on with it. And I was hoping these bunks would fix that. And I'm not sure how much you guys paid attention in that video, but you can see it in the video. And I look for it now because I know what's going on or what was wrong. And on the, we'll just call it the passenger side, there is two support brackets on either side. On the passenger side, the shorter bracket was up front, and the longer bracket was in the back, which was causing the boat really to slide off on that left side just because it didn't have any support because the longer bracket should have been up front. Again, I don't know if some of you guys noticed that in the video. I noticed it right away now because I know what was wrong with the boat, and I'm looking for it. But that was the issue, and I had it in the shop on Thursday, took it out Friday, and dude, it launched and loaded so easy, man. I'm loving those boards for sure. Like I said, I had them for many years on the tracker, and like I said, they're doing a great job on the Crestliner as well. But that's really what was giving me issues, that they had the brackets on wrong. And I know, like I said, Crestliner shut down, of course, like a lot of people did during the quarantine, and I know that they were trying to get my boat out. That way I had a boat during the time. So I'm assuming that's one of the things that maybe got rushed and those brackets went on backwards. Like I said, they look the same, but the shorter bracket ended up getting on front, which was messing me up trying to launch and load it. So I'm glad that's fixed now. So anyways, thought I'd throw that out there. If you guys are having trouble, you know, you may want to look at your brackets to make sure they weren't reversed, you know. Bradley, yo, been doing lots of fishing, been getting like 10 fish a day. Pretty good on so far is a 3-pounder and just ordered the Originate. That's cool, dude. Aaron, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, bud? Does that mean you have 2 old reels to give away since you got new ones? No, Jason, dude, I only had, I used to fish a lot of the 5 speeds, man, for cranking and spinnerbaits, and I did step it up to the 6. But, you know, I noticed, I mean, you got to pay attention when a fish bites. And I notice a lot of the times they're having the back hook. Now, sometimes that can mean you have the wrong color. In my situation, man, I know the colors will work on these lakes. And I believe I'm just reeling too fast. So I want to step down to a lot of 5 speeds, which, again, I sold a lot of those off. The only 5 speeds I have left, I believe, are the original Tatula, a couple of the CTs, and then now, like I said, I picked up a couple of the Concept A's, you know, from Karl in the 5.3. That's the only 5.3 reels that I have. So I'm going to hold on to those. Not going to get rid of any of the other ones, but get rid of any of the other ones. But yeah, I do believe my issue is I just reel too fast. So we're going to go with the 5 speeds. Help slow me down a little bit to help them get the bait just a little bit better. Because I know I'm using the right colors, but that is definitely a key sign, man. If you see them always on that back hook, change color, something ain't right. But I do believe for me, I'm just reeling way too fast. The Sport Z, man, not even spooled up yet. My plan was actually to do that today, spool up a lot of reels today. With, like I said, the wife had me out in the yard all day, so I plan to do that tomorrow, and then I'm going to fish Thursday, Friday this week. So we'll be playing around with some of the new reels this week. I think I'm going to use that reel for top water, most likely put on there braid or 15-pound mono. What's going on, Jeff? How you doing, buddy? PB 3-pounder Bradley, not bad, man. Old Richie contemplating some buzzbait evening action here shortly. My morning bite was a bust. No kidding, dude. I bet the evening could be good, man. Tyler, appreciate $2, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Cheers, brother. Happy Flag Day. Same to you, James. Appreciate it, man. What's going on, Bubba? White whale in the house. Sedona's above the Sahara. Then that would be the most expensive one that I used. I don't believe I've used anything over the Sedona, but I know I used one below the Sahara as well. You know what? It could be Spyrex. That's the other one that I use, the Spyrex. My dad uses that one too, man. He loves it. Jesus, what grass would you recommend for someone who wants to fish deep and find schools of fish, largemouth, smallmouth, crappie? You know, man, I'm going to say, gosh, how long was that ago? 6, 7, 8 years ago when I first put my graphs on my tracker. You know, I went to Bass Pro, dude, probably throughout the entire year, playing around with Lowrance, and I don't believe Garmin was even, I'm not sure if they were even doing graphs then. I pretty much playing around with Lowrance and Humminbird to see which one I like better. And at that time, Humminbird was more user-friendly. And since I'm, I guess, used to the Humminbird units, when I got the Crestliner here, I went with Humminbird again. I know a lot of guys are going to the Garmin. I do hear a lot of guys having issues with the Garmins as well. I mean, guys like Lowrance, Humminbird, you probably could put it like, you know, Chevy versus Ford. You're going to have guys that like Lowrance, guys that like Humminbird, guys that like certain features on each and all that. I went with Humminbird again just because I was used to the ones that I had, and I had no issues with them. So, again, I went with them again. You guys really know that, you know, I don't even turn the units on that much anymore. You know, I know the legs pretty well that I fish. There's not a whole lot of deep structure in them, so I mainly use them for water temp, you know, things like that. A little bit of mapping, but mainly just water temp, things like that. So I'm not really a big fish finder guy. You may want to check out Bass Geek, man. He's got a lot of info on the Humminbirds, but you know, I would just get what you can afford. I want to say mine were around $800 a piece, and they're smaller in size. Keep that in mind. You can get a lot of options if you go smaller in size versus, you know, a bigger unit, because it was like an extra grand for me to go up to like a 10-inch. But mine are the G3N Mega side imaging, down imaging, and they're networked, you know. But pretty good unit, you know, as far as I'm concerned. So you may want to look at those. But I mean, if I were you, I would go to like a Bass Pro or Cabela's and mess around with the units to see what you like before you pull the trigger on one. But I mean, I like the Humminbirds, you know. I've never used the Mag Draft, man. I use a lot of their top water hard baits, but never used the Mag Draft. As long as the belly is white, it's right. What do you use more, side scan, down scan, or I'm going to say, there's a couple areas. You guys know I don't fish a ton of lakes. Just throw that out there. I don't fish a ton of lakes, but there are a couple areas that I fish that have a lot of stumps. And I know side scan, you got to be moving at a certain speed for really that to even work well. But I do like the side scan on those areas because I can see the stumps before I throw at them. Again, I'm not going to get too technical with it just because I don't know a whole lot about them. I just, for the most part, I turn them on and I fish. I don't really tune them that much. I'll put it this way: I haven't even touched the new ones yet. My last ones I did mess with a little bit, but these ones here, man, I have not messed with any of the settings yet. I'm just more concerned about going out and fishing. But what was I even saying? Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, side scan, down scan. I'm gonna say I probably keep it on. Be honest, I probably keep it on 2D sonar the most, just because I'm used to that. I know what things look like on that. I love the side scan feature. Like I said, when I know something's in the area and I don't want to be on top of it before I cast to it, I'm gonna say I probably use them all the same, but probably 2D sonar I probably use the most, man. To be honest. Have you seen the Daiwa Fuego 100? I'm assuming. Hold on, 1 second. Where's it at? I'm assuming you mean this one. Unless there's a brand new one out. Talking about that one right there, dude? Fuego? I guess that's what, the Fuego CT? I believe it's the 100. Yeah. Fuego CT 100H and a 6.3. I do have a review on that reel, man. I'm not sure if my wife's watching yet. She's supposed to be cooking dinner. But if she is watching, I'll have her link it. If not, I'll try and remember to link that afterwards. But I do have a review on that reel. And I believe Karl had that. Karl's had that reel for around $80 if you're a member. So you may want to check that out over there. Or you guys can head over to Tackle Freaks as well. Use my code TJ81 to get 10% off. Wherever you want to shop. But those two places pretty much where I shop. Blue Boy, appreciate $2, man. Chris Arnold, appreciate $10, buddy. You're entering the giveaway. Keep up the excellent content and great videos. You've turned me on to so much, to name a few Biospawn, New Tech, and Akuma rods. Man, I'm glad you're digging the products, buddy. I do appreciate you tuning into the videos, and I really appreciate the donation, man. You are entered in the giveaway, and tonight's giveaway is we have a Connect Scale buff. We have some rapid fishing line guides. Where's the other one at? I know I got them both around here. 2 packs of line guides for you guys right there. And the line clips. And guys, remember, I do have a code over there for Rapid. TJ81 gets you guys 25% off over there at Rapid. Check that out. We have an Angler's Assets Double Willow spinnerbait. We got 2 packs of Vile Craws. And then we got some Excite Baits Maximus. The summertime fishing is upon us, man. We got 2 packs of the big old worms from Excite Baits. That's tonight's giveaway. If you guys donate, you are entered in the giveaway, man. All righty. Thank you again, Chris. Appreciate it, brother. All right, Steve, I was thinking about becoming a Karl's member, but I noticed that a lot of things and colors are already sold out. Any thought, TJ, should I still do it? Man, that's a point. That's a good point. Like I said, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of stuff on there that you probably don't even realize they have. It seems like every month they're adding new things. Like I said, it may not be the exact colors that you want, so that is something to keep in mind. But I know they added a lot of striking things last month. I believe it was the Hack Attack. I want to say their swim jig, maybe the heavy cover swim jig, the fluoro jig from Hackney. A couple of new poppers, and could have been the what's the walk the dog one called? Oh, I can't think of it. Anyways, they're always adding new things. So I mean, for me, it's worth it. I'm either going to shop there or I'm going to shop over at Tackle Freaks. That's pretty much where I shop to get all my stuff. But you just got to look at the savings that you can save over there, Karl's, when they have things that you like. And the Biospawn lures, man, there's many times, I do believe right now, the XO Ribbon and 10-inch, I do believe that's one of them that is $2.45 right now. So could be $2.49. I think it is. I think it's $2.49. I seen it the other day. And if you remember, I know the XO Pods, the new ones, those are like $3.49. So if you're a Biospawn fan, you can save big money on that. But yeah, I know they don't always have the biggest selection of colors, but they are getting more and more things in, dude, like every month. So I would definitely consider it, but I would at least try the 30-day free trial, make a couple orders, see if you like it. If you don't like it, go ahead and cancel. You didn't lose any money, and all you did was save up to 30% on the things that you bought. So I would think it's definitely worth the shot, but definitely cancel within 30 days if you're not satisfied, you know. Thank you, Bubba. Appreciate it, man. Those Garcia winch are great cranking reels. I've looked at those, man. 5 speeds. How would you fish a lizard? Carolina rig or even just Texas rig, and I drag it. But to be honest, man, I like to chop the head off on a lizard and use it as a swim jig trailer. That works awesome. But I'd say the most part, yeah, Carolina rigged or just Texas rig dragged, or like I said, a swim jig trailer works really well. What's going on, Scott? How you doing, buddy? Wait, we've got a tournament coming up in Wisconsin. This is my first tournament. Any tips, things to watch for? Dude, I'm not a tournament fisherman, so I honestly don't know. Probably the one thing I would say is I would not give yourself too many options. Like I wouldn't put like a dozen rods on deck right away. I think you'll just end up confusing yourself. I think the more you pack, the more hassle it's going to be. I would just bring your confidence stuff. Obviously, bring some backup stuff as well. But I think the more you pack, the more confusing it could be for you. Bring your confidence stuff if you kind of know how the lake's going to fish. Bring some things like that. Just don't bring too much and make it more work than it needs to be, you know. Other than that, man, good luck, and that's pretty much all I got for you, man. I'm not a tournament fisherman, but I can see myself having that problem as a tournament fisherman if I were to fish tournaments, because I like to bring like the kitchen sink, you know. So I can see that being my problem, bringing too much stuff and not fishing some things long enough just because I'm trying to try all this stuff out. I would just stick with your confidence stuff and go for my first tournament, I would probably bring like 5 square bill rods, a couple spinnerbait rods, and a couple things for soft plastics, and that would be it, dude. Just because I have so much confidence in a spinnerbait and a square bill that I believe I could do well on that. If not, man, I'd just pitch a soft plastic around, and I think I'd be all right. Can't seem to find a pattern right now in Florida. I got the W. No way, dude. Dude, I'd love to fish Lake Fork, man. I'd love to, dude. Matt, appreciate $2, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. What's up? You are the GOAT. I don't know about that, dude. I appreciate it, brother. Aaron says, use side and down scan together once you get it dialed in. Awesome detail. Good advice, man. Joseph Keller, greatest of all time. Did the new site launch yet for Tackle Freaks, dude? I don't think so, man. I really don't, dude. And I got an order from them I'm waiting on as well. The problem is the guy that handles all that for me, that's not his full-time job. And he's also the guy that's supposed to launch the new website. And this whole COVID deal has him so busy at his job, he's not getting enough time to do things over there at Tackle Freaks. So don't worry, man. I'm on him all the time about getting it up. But like I said, he's just so busy right now. I'm still waiting on an order that I made a couple months ago. So it will get up. And like I said, I'm on him all the time. So be patient. But if there's something that you need right now, I'll make sure I link his email down in the description. And you guys can hit him up. He can special order it. And you guys can use my code and get the 10% off. Bill, appreciate the $4, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Are DC's reels the future or more for new fishermen? I don't know about that, dude. I mean, I love them for skipping just because it makes it so easy, dude. Do I reach for that reel really for anything else? Probably not, just because the ones that I have currently used that have the DC, to me, they're just not that comfortable of a reel to fish with. If I'm going to like crank all day, I'm not going to pick up a DC reel just because to me, it does not palm that well. It's not comfortable. I'm just going to pick one of my other reels. So, I'm going to skip or something like that to where I know I'm going to backlash more, have a better chance of backlashing, I'm going to go with a DC reel. But for just regular fishing, man, I just pick up really anything else. I don't reach for the DCs. So I guess it's personal preference. I'm sure some guys are going to disagree with that, but that's kind of my take on it. 55 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. I really do appreciate that. No problem, Waze. Yeah, I'll tell you guys a story. I went out, what's today? Today is Sunday. I went out on Friday with my youngest. It was the first time he's been on the boat this year. And he's all excited to go, dude. He was all jacked up the night before because I told him I'd take him on the boat because his brother was going to his friend's house to spend the night. And I want to say within like 10 minutes, man, he was already on the board. He was throwing, of course, the Sakushi bug. Pick him up at Karl's, man. Sakushi bug and a little mojo rig. Within 10 minutes, man, he got his first bass. And decent-sized bass. I don't believe it was a keeper, but, man, it was a good fight for him. From there, I want to say a few hours passed. I ended up catching a catfish on a crankbait. And Mike was still pretty excited for me. You know, it was a good fish, and he was still pretty excited. From there, dude, we didn't catch anything, I want to say, for a couple hours. And then I hook into a 4-pounder. My youngest Mike, he didn't even want to take my picture, man. He was so upset. I mean, if his eyes would have watered anymore, he would have started crying. He was so upset that he didn't catch that fish. And I had to tell him, look, dude, you know, if I had known that 4-pounder was there, of course I would have let you throw there. And like I said, he was just so upset. I mean, it kind of like ruined the rest of the trip. He was so upset. So I'm like, how am I going to fix this and let this kid catch some more fish? So I put all my gear away. A few hours in, I put all my rods and reels away. I told him to get in the driver's seat. So, you know what? You go drive where you think looks the best. And good thing he went to a good point. Again, I didn't want to tell him where to go. I let him go where he wanted to go. And off that point, he ended up catching 2 catfish. One was 3 pounds. One was like 2.5. And he also caught a bass. So after that, he was really, really happy. But, man, and I tell you what, on the way, as he was driving, I was saying my prayers. I'm like, God, let him catch a good fish. Or this kid, he's just going to be upset for like ever, dude. He was so upset that I caught that fish, and he didn't. But I'm sure glad he caught those couple good catfish. They put up a better fight than my bass. They had him under the boat. He had to go around the trolling motor and all that. So it was a pretty good fight for him. Like I said, plus he caught that other bass as well. So I think I caught 2 little green sunfish, a catfish, that 4-pounder. He caught 2 small bass, and then those 2 catfish. We got 3 catfish while we were bass fishing. So I'm just glad that he caught those few, or he'd probably still be crying. Aaron, Tatula 100 HS73 for sale. Don't use anymore. Too bulky for me. PM me. Great deal. All right, dude. If you guys are looking for a Tatula, man, hit up Aaron. Greg, appreciate $2, man. You're entered in the giveaway. We'll go over the giveaway one more time. We got an Angler's Asset spinnerbait, 3/8 double willow. We do have a couple rapid line guides, both sizes there. Remember, guys, got a code over there, TJ81, get you guys 25% off over there at Rapid. We got the line clips as well. Connect Scale Buff, 2 packs of Bile Craws from Biospawn, and then 2 packs of the Excite Baits Maximus. That summer fishing is upon us. Time to bring out the big worm. So that is tonight's giveaway. What else we got here? Greg, what's a good fluorocarbon line to use for leader? Line been using, Berkeley Vanish, not that great. Man, I'm going to say I do believe Seagar actually has some leader line. I think actually so does Sunline. And I'm not really for sure what the difference is between the regular line and the leader line. To be honest, I really have no idea. But I do know they both have actual leader line that you can use. But, man, I'm a fan of Seagar. I've been using Seagar for many years, no issues. So I would try some Seagar stuff or try Sunline. That'd be really the only thing that I could think of. Time for the big worms. That's right, dude. I'm looking forward to it, man. I haven't even messed around with the new Exo Ribbon 10-inch yet. I've used the 7 a lot. But it's time to bring out the 10-inch and see how they do. Did you ever throw an S-Waver? So what kind of rod, reel, line combo did you use? Man, I threw it quite a bit during the tournament that I hosted and caught nothing on it. And to this day, I think I've only caught a fish or 2 on it, and they've actually been smaller than the bait. So for me right now, that bait's not producing. But I used the Okuma. It's a 7.3. It's rated frog swim bait. It's got a faster tip to it, but it's not really like a broomstick. So it's still soft enough where you can throw it. I believe that rod's rated at 2 ounces. And I used the BB1 Pro in a 6.8. And I want to say I had on there 17-pound fluorocarbon. That was my combo that I used with the S-Waver. James, fluoro is what I use, man. I mean, if you're trying to keep a bait up extra shallow, you'd go with mono. With a heavier bait, I'm not a big fan of braid just because, you know, if you try and launch it out there and you backlash with braid, it's going to snap on you. So, yeah, I prefer fluoro or mono. Yes, sir, Michael. You presumed correctly. Time for the big worm, man. I'm looking forward to it. Drag them around, half ounce, peg, Texas rig. It'll get her done, man. We got 60 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Really do appreciate that. I know Tuesday's video should be a good one for you guys. I'm still debating on Thursday. If you guys want to drop some comments down below, let me know what you guys would like to see. I keep going back and forth to my video that I made just talking about the channel a couple weeks ago. You guys left a lot of good suggestions in that video. But yeah, feel free to drop them down below. Some other things that I can get make for you guys. I do got a bunch of edge boxes, plain old edge boxes. I got like 40 of them on the way. So the boat organization type videos will be coming very soon. Like I said, the order is already put in. Those boxes should be here very soon. And I got, I think there's 10 different edge boxes, and I got them all but the deep crank boxes because I don't have any use for that one. But of course, I got multiple boxes of each style to do a ton of organizing. We're going to get that boat, man, in tip-top shape. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yo, 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 what's going on, BT? How you doing, buddy? How's fishing down south, man? You ever find out about the rod from a week ago? Oh, the Akuma rod. Actually, I emailed them, and I showed that rod in the video coming out on Tuesday. And from what I've heard, it's just a higher-end rod that they're coming out with, possibly. They sent it to me and a few other guys to play around with to give them some feedback on it. But I'll be playing around with that rod probably this Thursday. But, man, yeah, it's a nice-looking rod, dude. We can go and grab it real fast. I didn't show you guys the name last time because I wasn't sure if I could. But it's called the Akuma Psycho Stick. You guys can see that. Man, I love the wrap that's on it as well. Pretty cool deal here, too. It's got like that extra locking nut, if you guys can see that. So once you tighten down your reel, it's got another nut down here that you'll tighten to the first nut, but that one doesn't back off on you. Carbon fiber handle there, EVA foam. I mean, it's a slick looking rod, dude. I really don't know anything about it, really what it's made out of, guides and all that. I'm just supposed to play around with it and give Akuma my feedback on it. But, dude, first impressions, man, in hand, dude, it feels like light as a feather. I thought the SX reel or rods felt awesome. But this one here, dude, man, it feels really, really good. So I'm looking forward to playing around with that. Yeah, that is the Psycho Stick. They did send it to me in it's a 7'2" medium power. I'm assuming it's a fast action, but I don't know. So we may try cranking with it, lighter Texas rigs, things like that. But overall, man, it's a killer looking rod, dude. So as soon as I know more about this series, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, hopefully it's a production model. I really don't know, though. Have you ever used the Strike King bull? I have not used the bullworm. Have not, man. RJ, I remember you always saying that about not using braid for heavier lures, and I used braid on a rod that I threw my portable fish finder on, and I snapped it off. Yeah, dude, I would never. Yeah, like the deepers, man, those things are like 3 ounces, man. Yeah, I would never throw something that heavy on braid. Luckily, a stranger let me use their kayak. There you go, dude. Well, my man, I am going to pick up a new boat Monday. That's awesome, dude. What are you looking at? Fishing is real slow. Fishing is real slow. Water is up and down with the levels. By you? Rain finally stopped here, man. The couple lakes that I fished, they got spillways on them, so we pretty much stay at constant level. Did you ever review the Ego? But no, dude, I haven't even loaded that one up yet, dude. I will, though. Things are pretty much getting back to normal here. Pretty cool news. My wife, she heard from her work that since things worked out so well with, I guess, the whole COVID and her working from home, that she actually gets to stay home now. So she'll get to work from home for good. So that's awesome. So that'll help me out more having her here. But I guess being here earlier. Obviously, she can't help me while she's working, but I mean, she'll be, I guess, available earlier instead of driving home from work and things like that. She's actually here, so that'll be nice. Yeah, things should be getting back to the normal here. And like I said, we'll get that bag loaded up, man. I got new reels I want to spool. A lot of things I want to get done. Like I said, everything that I had planned this year just got delayed, even with Plano. I mean, I should have had those boxes a couple months ago, and now they're on their way. I mean, so we got some big things coming still. Just everything just got delayed and kind of made it hard for me to do things. Like I didn't really want to load the boat up and organize other boxes in the boat just because I knew I was going to get all these edge boxes. So like I said, everything's just delayed. It's still going to come. So just be patient with me, man. We'll pump out some videos for you guys. James, I hit up Berkeley again last week, and this time they took my number down, and they said they're going to call me. Don't worry, dude. I have not forgot about it. I get to them every single week because I want to know what's going on. But at least a couple times a week, I call them and sit on hold. And I finally told whoever I'm talking to on Facebook that I'm pretty much sick of doing that. Nobody ever answers the phone. All my emails have not been answered. So pretty much what are you going to do about it? So they took down my phone number, and they're supposed to have a specialist call me. But that was a week ago, and still no answer. So I don't know, dude. I'm getting a little fed up with this because this should be a pretty straightforward answer that you would think anybody that I talk to could answer. But so far, I don't know. It's not working out that way. But I will stay on them, dude, until I figure out what is the deal with those crankbaits. Don't worry, dude. And when I do, I'll make a special upload just for that. If you guys don't know what it was, I ordered a bunch of Berkeley hard baits to review this year, and 5 of them were the. We want to grab them. 5 of them were the square bills, the 5.5. And I've seen the reviews where guys say some of the series have rattle, some don't. But on the packaging for these, they say silent. But 4 of them, you guys can hear that? Okay, 4 of them rattle. Man, these are like sticky sharp hooks. And then the Chameleon Pearl is the one that I got that does not rattle. Silent. So all 5 of them have packaging that said silent, but 4 rattle and 1 does not. We're just trying to figure out why they all say silent and they rattle, and then why does this one say silent? It is silent, but the other ones rattle. So once I figure it out, man, I will let you know. That rod rack is sick. We're talking about the Kayaks King, man. Yeah, those things are pretty slick, dude. Power and action. We're talking about that rod. I believe it's a 7.2 or 7.2 or 7.1 medium power. I'm not sure on the action. It did not say on the rod, but it does actually feel pretty soft. So it could be a cranking rod, but I'd imagine it's a faster action. Greg likes the rod. Would pair well. Yeah, dude, it would look awesome with the SX, man. Yeah, my thoughts as well, dude. I do work with Mustad, yes. So you got a Ranger, dude? That's awesome, man. C119, 225 Merc. There you go, buddy. Very cool, dude. Congratulations. Aren't you glad you didn't get an Evinrude on your new rig? Oh, yeah, with it being shut down? Yeah. With all the rain we have gotten lately, I would suspect the waters are turning over. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, because the bite has not been that good either. And that usually slows it down, you know. I'm not crazy about the Mustad minus EW trebles. I got a bunch of the EWGs, but I also got a lot of the round bend short shanks. I seen a video. I can't think of who it was. I'm going to make another video about this because I talk about this on Tuesday's video. But running the EWG and the round bends on your square bills. So we'll be doing another video about that. I've been playing around with it, man. It seems to be working pretty good. What other boat did you look at before you bought your Crest liner? Looked at a couple different trackers. I want to say the 90. Sorry about that. My parents calling. I want to say it was the 190, 195 from Tracker. Looked at a Lund. Looked at Express. I did look at the Ranger as well. Ranger, Lund, Express, Tracker. Probably just those. And as soon as I came across the Crest liner, seen the layout, And it really just how big the boat was. I knew that's what I wanted. But yeah, those other ones. Fishing with tapes. Going on, dude. A little late to the stream and smacking some on those. On the exopods. Very cool, dude. Very cool. How'd you rig it up, dude? You use the Hyperwire 2 on the 1.5 scribbles, right? On the the Mustads, I don't mess or on Mustads. On the KVD 1.5s, dude, I leave those stock. But on the bombers here, you see that bomber right there? Okay, to get a number 6 short shank on here, you got to downsize your split ring. I believe they probably come with 3s. Would 3 be bigger on here? On a split ring, I think a 3 would be bigger. And I put number 2s on there, just a little bit smaller there, the way the hooks don't tangle. But on your standard 1.5s, I don't mess with those unless I need to. I do believe a lot of those are 3. And so on a bait this size, I would probably put a 3 on there. But for the smaller crankbaits, I'll put a number 2. Art, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate $5, man. You're entered in the giveaway. Have you ever checked out the Busby tackle box storage? Are they black and yellow? I haven't really looked at them, but it seems like I've seen some advertisement for those. I think I know what you're talking about. No problem, BT. What's going on, Joe? How you doing, buddy? Sal, I just got a Tracker 190 Tourney edition with a 150 mark and love it. I bet you do, buddy. That's a nice boat, man. Congrats on that. So you had a Texas rigged on the back of a chatterbait with the exopods. That's cool, man. Heavy arms. Went fishing yesterday. Couldn't catch anything. Story of my life. You ever get back from a day of fishing and your boat is destroyed, tech all over the place where it doesn't belong? I got a few things thrown around here and there, but I would never call it destroyed, no. S. Stanley, wore my TJ81 shirt to the lake this weekend. Didn't get the W, but I did put the smallmouth. In smallmouth. Oh, no good, dude. Hey, dude. At least you got on the board, man. Let's see. P. Dolo Fishing. You're one of the few YouTuber fishermen that's cool as heck and like to have a beer with. Tight lines. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the comment. That's awesome. You're the man. We got 65 people still on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. We're probably going to get off at an hour tonight. I probably won't stay on much longer than that. Hopefully the old lady's up there cooking dinner. Like I said earlier, she had me slaving out in the yard all day. And I just came in, didn't even shower, changed, came down here with you guys. I'm starving, so probably about 20 minutes we'll get off here. And hopefully the steaks are done. But I'm not going to bank on it. I don't know. She says she's cooking sometimes. She's probably ordering shoes. You just really never know what she's doing. I tell you what, you guys, I see you guys going back and forth about the turnover. I know the old lady's probably not up there, but you guys should search Tackle Junkie 81 turnover. My wife's got an awesome video on that. She talks about both turnovers, water temps, and all that. I would definitely check that out. I don't believe she's on the computer right now to do that, but I would definitely check that out. It's an awesome video. Could be one of the first videos that she put on this channel. Listen, old man Matt, keep smashing those likes, man. Dude, man, I seen you put the preview for what you fishing the Scooshy Bug. When are you going to have the full video out, dude? Because that little few-minute clip you made was awesome, dude. Josh, oh, what's up? I'm late. Was napping after fishing all day. How'd you do, Josh? Big Daddy in the house. How is everything going? It's going good, Dad. Got all the tilling done in the garden. Some of you guys said you wanted to see my dad return to the videos. That's him right there, James LaDuca. That's the old Kaja right there. If you guys want to see him return in the videos, put some number 1s on the screen or something. Maybe I'll do a little fish off with the old man. If you don't do a bunch of crying. He was doing a lot of crying last time. I couldn't even fish for like a couple hours because he didn't catch any fish. He's calling me a fish hog because I'm in front of the boat. And I'm telling him to cast up there with me. He keeps casting the rear. He's casting over like the rock barriers and breaking off my crankbaits. But if you guys want to see some more videos with the old Kaiser, let me know. Heavy Arms, appreciate $2, buddy. You're interested in the giveaway. You are the man, dude. BT, have a great week. TJ, go eat old hook and sinker. She is a keeper, dude. She's definitely a keeper. We won't call her out. Scott, appreciate $2, man. You're into the giveaway. Thanks for the shirt, and Becca for the test tubes. No problem, buddy. Hey, you guys should have your shirts. We shipped out about 30 shirts last week. So if you guys do not have it, message me, and I'll go ahead and look at the tracking. But yeah, all shirts went out last week. Steven, they were fertilizing in the lake I was on. It totally killed the bite. 6.5 hours of nothing. No kidding, dude. Man, I've had days like that too. I made a video with my son, my youngest. I'm trying to think what that was titled. I'm not sure if that was when I threw the Lunchables in the lake or what the title was of that video. But dude, we were out there like 9 hours. And we finally caught one keeper. I told him we were not leaving until we catch a keeper. And we finally did, but yeah. That's fishing though, man. Josh, you've seen the video twice. That's cool, dude. No problem, Matt. I should be dropping that video very soon. Hopefully tomorrow, Tuesday, dude. I'll be watching that one, man. That was an awesome little teaser you made. Been looking for a boat. Got it narrowed down to a Ranger or Crestliner. That's cool, man. Yeah, it really came down. I mean, I know Ranger was quite a few thousand more than the one I was looking at. But for me, it kind of came down to layout, where the compartments were, and things like that. But tough choice, man. But both fantastic boats. Dad, we got a bunch of ones in here, man. You better get ready for a fish off. I'm looking for that free lunch. What's going on, Ed? Appreciate $2, buddy. You're into the giveaway. Late to the party. How's it going, dude? It's going good, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in. Dad, you better get out your lunch money, man. Alex, let me know if you want to come fish Northern Illinois, Southern. For sure, dude. If I get the time, man. That'd be a blast, buddy. Coffee Dodger, the old man. He's cool. Man, he's cool. More vids with him will be good. He's funny. The old Kaiser. From your latest video, you and your father sound alike. Yeah. I tell you what, if I were to grow my hair out, we would look alike too. I mean, I'm much more handsome than my dad, but we would look pretty similar. Did okay. I caught one, almost 3 pounds. My kid caught 3. Then we beat up some crappie for a bit. The lake we fished is a tough one for me. That's cool, dude. Crappie are good eating, man. We just had some crappie last week, dude. Buddy of mine always goes down to the Ozarks, and he brings me home some. That's awesome. Michael, no, our shirts, I ordered a sand and you ordered a sand, buddy. Those are not in yet. Still waiting on those 2 shirts. Yes, the Buzzo tackle storage boxes are black and yellow with gray replaceable dividers. They look like they would be the perfect soft plastic bait. Yeah, I've seen them, dude. I didn't really look into them, but I did see some advertising for them. My fiance caught a hand-sized bluegill on a live minnow. No kidding, dude. No problem, Michael. Yeah, dude. Soon, I believe it was the first week or 2 of June, so I'd imagine they might even be there right now. I'll go ahead and hit her up tomorrow if I think about it and to see where that is. Like I said, it's just me and you waiting on that sand color shirt. We're the only cool ones that got sand, you know. Dad, you still on here, dude? Or you just get on, say hi, and run? Because you're scared of a little fish off. I've seen a bunch of number ones. They want to see you buy me a Sonic lunch. Quit your crying. Keep your lure in the lake. Just got off the Mississippi River Pool 14, but one of the boats missed for the 14 put one in the boat. Oh, put one in the boat. Missed 4 though. Hey dude, at least you got one in the boat, man. And funny man, Matt. Well, man, he's a cool dude, but he does do. I like to call it wham-whams. He does a lot of the wham-whams. Where you at, Dad? Joseph Keller, appreciate $2, man. You entered in the giveaway. Enjoy Enjoying the conversation. Fish off would be great. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it'll be much of a fish off. I mean, my dad can't even tie a lure on if I'm not there. So, I mean, if not for me helping him, I mean, should we make the rules? You have to tie your own knots. You got to get your own lures out of the trees and things like that. Bring your own lures. I think we need some rules here, Dad. We'll go over the giveaway one more time for tonight. Tonight's giveaway is a Connect Scale Buff. We have the Rapid Fishing line clips and the line guides. If you guys do remember, I got a code for them now. TJ81 gets you guys 25% off over there at Rapid. A couple packs of Vile Craws. We have the Angler's Assets Spinnerbait Double Willow 3/8 in white. And then 2 packs of the Excite Baits Maximus. Getting ready for that summertime. Ripple Lips, what's going on, dude? How you been, man? Hey, babe, are you on here yet? At least we're going to try and get on here because I would like to do the giveaway winner in 10 minutes. What's up, buddy? How about TJ and Watts versus Dad and Big Mike? I mean, so you want me and Watts and Dad and my son? I don't know, man. I guess I could teach my son how to tie the knots for my dad. But then I would have Watts on my side, which would really hinder me. So it would be pretty even, probably. We could probably do that, though. I remember years ago, it was me and my dad and Watts and his dad. And Watts, of course, had to buy us lunch. He lost. But they were scrambling for fish. It was so bad. They even came in the cove, which is not a big cove at all, where we were fishing and started casting, trying to catch fish. Then we caught one right in front of him. That's how bad it was. He did not want to buy us lunch, but let me tell you something. That was some really good KFC, man. Let's see here. Then your dad's rules would be he paid for everything you have today for being employed. By Scott, that is true, dude. But I do believe if I wasn't working for him, he would have done shut the business down. Because anytime, I mean, I don't really get days off. You know, he says for me to take a day off when I need to do something, but I know I really shouldn't, so I don't. But he also says if I'm not there, he's just going to shut down and not wash. So I know I have to be there for the business to run. So I guess in the beginning, you know, it was more him, but I do believe now it's more me. The old Kaiser, if you're watching this, man, I do appreciate everything you've done over the years. You really are the man. Bassing with Bryce, appreciate $2, man. You are entered in the giveaway. Tight lines to you as well. Hey, Vinny. Hey, Vin, you in there?
No.
Go see what the old lady's doing. Tell her I want to pick a winner here in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you. Looks like we are caught up in comments. We got 73 people still on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Who's got plans to hit the water this week? My plan is to get some reels spooled up tomorrow, as long as the old lady don't put me to work. Get some reels spooled up, and then hit the water Thursday and Friday. And I should have, I got the Pro Box the other day, and I should have my regular box here really soon. I do want to do an MTB Slam this month as well. A lot of you guys wanted to see that, and we're going to post it. Fish or no fish, man. We're going to go through how I rigged everything up, what gear I use for each lure like I used to do. You know, go through rod, reel, line, how I fished it, if I caught any fish. We'll do the whole 9 yards. I think you guys enjoyed those videos years ago. I haven't done one like that in a while, so we are going to do that this month as well. So look out for an MTB Slam. And maybe during the video as well, I may give away the other box to one of you guys. You guys can try and complete a slam as well. William, appreciate $3, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. I think I'm gonna try night fishing on the boat, or night fishing on the boat for the first time this week. That's cool, dude. Make sure you wear your life jacket, man. Be safe out there. Big spinner baits, big 10-inch worms. Josh, taking the kayak out with the family 1 or 2 days this week after work. Not sure if I fish or not. I hear you, dude. Like I said earlier, man, fishing with the kids is tough to fish. And if you guys have just tuned in, you wouldn't have heard this earlier, but I took my son out last week. And long story short, he caught the first bass. A few hours passed, I caught a catfish. Another hour or two passed, I caught a 4-pounder. And my youngest was so upset that he did not catch that fish that I had to put all my gear away. I mean, I put my rod socks on, reel covers on, put all my gear away. I let him pick a spot. He drove the boat over to his spot, and I just stuck with him until he caught fish. He ended up catching 2 more catfish and a bass, and he finally cheered up. But man, it was a sad day until he caught them other fish. And those catfish, they put up much bigger fight than my bass. But I mean, he's so into fishing right now, and the fact that he didn't catch that bigger fish, you know, and I wanted to discipline him because that's not really right. He shouldn't be upset that somebody else caught it. But in the same breath, I mean, he's only 9 years old, and you know he wants to catch the fish too. So, yeah, I mean, I was a little upset with him in the beginning for acting that way, but I also understand, you know, he wants to catch the fish too. So I let him go in front of the boat after he picked a spot, and we just kept fishing until he caught a few more fish, and then we got out of there. But it's hard to fish with kids, man. Man, Matt, appreciate $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Wanted fishing, dude. We were just talking about you earlier. Lily, what's going on? Maybe you can show your dad how to catch some fish. Yeah, Watts, we were just talking about you earlier. We were doing a little fish off. They were talking about a fish off. I think me and you versus, I think they said my dad and Big Mike. And I said, you know, they probably got a pretty good shot at whipping us because, you know, with you on my team, that really hinders me. So, I mean, I bet my dad and Mike would probably do pretty good. where are we at? I've been taking a CDL class on weekends and I work a bunch during the week, so I haven't fished. I'm having withdrawals. I hear that, dude. It is nice that with the whole COVID deal, that some people are back to work, and the lake that I go to is not as packed. I mean, there's only a few boats on it last week, and I think this weekend wasn't that packed either, so hopefully it's not this bad, or that bad this week. But, and it was crazy there for a while. Hopefully this next weekend, fishing in the morning, family in the afternoon. Got to balance it out, man. But 19 days away from our family trip to Minnesota for a week-long stay in the cabin. I thought Minnesota got hit pretty hard over that COVID. Is everything open up there? Big Daddy's still here. I could not figure out how to text. I am ready for you. Come and get some. Yeah. Oh, wanted fishing, Dad. You see my dad above you, man? That's hilarious. I'm ready, dude. Bring your lunch money, both of you guys. Bring your lunch money. No bass fishing this week in OBX, North Carolina at the moment. Planning on some night fishing this week. Here the speckled trout are biting good. It's cool, man. If you were setting up a John boat, how would you rig your electronics on it? For example, down imaging in the front, on the trolling motor, and side imaging in the back. I would say that's probably how they recommend it. You know, normally when you're using side scan, you're trying to cover more water. So normally you would use that at the console as you're driving. But I wouldn't when I first had my boat rigged, I only had side imaging at the console and only down imaging up front. I guess side and down at the console and only down imaging up front. But on my tracker, I had side imaging on front and at the console. And last minute, I switched it to where I have the exact same unit up front and at the console. That way I got side imaging up front and at the console. I know side imaging only works at a certain speed, but so I really enjoy having it up front just because the lakes that I fish are not that big. So, I mean, I'm trolling a lot of the time anyway. So, I mean, I get a use out of it even at the trolling motor. But I would say typically, yeah, you would probably just want it at the console, as that really is where you're spending most of your time if you are graphing. And when you're on the trolling motor, it's normally when you're using, you know, down imaging, when you're sitting on top of what you found while you were at the console. So that's normally how you would do it. But if you got the extra money, I don't believe it's that much money. I want to say it was only like $100 difference for me to add the unit that had side scan as well up front. So if you got the extra money, you may want to do it just because you never know what you may do down the road, you know. Well, wanted fishing is ready for free lunch. Is your wife going to buy you a free lunch, dude? Because I know you ain't going to win one for me. Man, it's pretty much all open in Minnesota. Not near as bad as they said it was going to get. No kidding. The resort sent us some COVID rules, but they are open. We've been wanting to go to the zoo. I think the zoo is open now here. Only like a limited amount of people are allowed there, but you got to wear the mask. And I just don't know how much fun that would be on a hot day, mask all day at the zoo. So we haven't been going. But I would like to go. Hey, Vinny, you in there, dude? Vinny. Babe, you up there? The old lady is supposed to be on here so she can pick the winner for tonight's giveaway. If by chance, when we get off, if she's not on here, we'll leave it in the comments like we used to, but I'd like her to do it live. So we'll give her some time to get on here. Somebody going to get beat down by TJ. My old man and Watted. They're both buying me lunch. Watch, you can buy me lunch, and my old man will buy me dinner. How about that? Tell your old man he needs to dust off that boat. I seen his boat today. I told him that. It was pretty dusty in the shed. He needs to bring that up in the garage and get that baby polished. That's what I told him. Minnesota's open, but to keep people off I will keep saying it's closed. Sorry, go somewhere else. I hear that, dude. I hear you. James, appreciate $2, buddy. You're into the giveaway. James, did you get your shirt? Hopefully you did. If not, man, I'll check that tracking again. But I believe you should have got it. My dad says, big talk don't make a big fisherman. Put your money where your mouth is, man. And we'll have to do, like I said, that you cried so much last time. We'll have to do like 1 hour I got the trolling motor. The next hour you got the trolling motor. We'll just have to do that. And, you just have to try and keep your lures, in the water. If you can do that, I think we'd have a pretty good day. Keep them out of the trees and keep them on, the side of the rock that's actually in the water. It's you can catch more fish if you keep the lure in the water. If you throw on the back side of the rock where there's only like an inch of water, I don't really think there's many fish back there, and we just keep losing lures, Didn't you get Humminbird, the one with side imaging usually? They have one that does side imaging and down imaging, and they have one that does down imaging. I do have Humminbirds. I had them on my tracker. I have them on the Crestliner, and last minute I did switch both units to the same. That way I have down and side on the front of the boat and at the console. Mikey, you better stand up for yourself. Mikey, you better bring your lunch money, dude. That's all I can tell you, man. You went to Kincaid for what, 2 days? What'd you catch, 5 fish? Biggest 2-pounder? I went right down the road, man, in the mud hole that you gave up on. I've caught 4-pounders, back to back, week to week. So I think you're going in the wrong direction. No problem, James. Hey, babe, you up there? Vinny. Go get your old lady. The old lady's upstairs taking a shower. Tell the old lady, get out of the shower. I want somebody to pick a winner. Hold on. No, get off your games. Huh? Get off the games. Go tell her. Larry says, howdy, hot in high water here in Bull Shoals Lake. No kidding, man. I can't wait to get back down to Branson. Oh, Debbie Leduc, Mom. Now my mom's in here. Dad, you got my mom backing you up? Quit calling your wife an old lady. No supper for you. It don't sound like supper's getting made. So most likely I'm going to have to go to Taco Bell when we leave here. We picked up steaks and potatoes and all that. And I don't hear anything going up there, so. Dad says, ask Watts if he knows what it feels like to catch fish. Mike, do you know what it feels like to catch fish? Mike's saying bluegill don't count. Well, then you're screwed, dude. If bluegill don't count, you're screwed. Wadded fishing caught over 12 on day 2, but I didn't get any picture of those. So, how big were they, Mike? Were they that big? Because, you take a picture of every single fish because you don't know if you're going to catch another one. So for me not to get any fish pictures of these 12, how big were they? That's a 1.5 right there. Were they that big or, are we counting shad? What are we talking here? Oh, I know how to catch fish. I don't know about that, dude. All these free lunches is kind of telling me that you don't. We'll do one more last call for the giveaway, then hopefully the old lady can pick us a winner. We got the Connect Scale Buff. We got products here from Rapid Fishing. Remember, guys, code TJ81 get you guys 25% off. And I don't make anything on that code. That code is for you guys. Rapid Fishing line guides and line clips. We got 2 packs of the Vile Craws. And then 2 packs of the Excite Baits Maximus Worm for the summertime fishing and Angler's Assets spinnerbait. And we'll pick a winner as soon as the old lady gets inside. Yo, Vinny. Vin. Did you tell her?
Yeah, she's on the computer now.
She's on the computer now. The old lady is on the computer. I'm sorry, Vinny, that you had to get off video games 2 minutes today. I apologize, dude. Finally got a signal, but still coming in and out. It's all right, dude. You can rewatch it later, man. I appreciate it, though. I caught at least five 2-pounders. 5 2-pounders, dude. I didn't get any pictures, man, so I don't believe nothing. I don't believe you, dude. You keep calling her old lady. You might be sleeping. Dude, I'll go sleep on that Crestliner, man. Them seats are nice and they're nice and soft, dude. Get me a little cover. I'll sleep on the old boat. Watts caught his fish out of a minnow bucket. You believe that, Mike? The old codger's calling you out. What are you going to say now, Mike? You know really what I think we should do? We should do a fish off, and I'll record it all. Because I think you guys are probably on the same level. I think it'd be pretty fair if we did Mike Watts versus my dad. You know? I think that'd be... Who wants to see that? Let me see some number ones if they want to see that. And I'll be in the middle of the boat. I'll be recording, and I'll weigh all the fish. Who wants to see that? We'll do like an MLF with my dad and Watts. Let the kid play. That's all the kid does play is Fortnite all day long. Oh, man, we got a bunch of number ones. Dan and Watts going to go head-to-head. God bless all you guys catching them. Oh, Wadded Fishing says, bring it on, old man. What do you say to that, Dad? Jeff Allen, my bass forecast app says Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is epic in Minnesota, so you're not too far from this weekend. Should be great. Not a big app follower, but we'll see. Tell you what, dude. Yeah, I'm fishing Thursday, Friday this week, so we will see, man. I'm going to get some gear ready tomorrow. I'm going to work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, we will be on the water. And we got a bunch of number ones. Dad, you better bring your lunch money, man, because I might have to put my money on Watts. MLS style sounds like you'll be giving a lot of penalties out. Oh, yeah. This could be fun. We're doing it, guys. The old codger versus Wadded Fishing. Hey, babe, if you're up there, let's go ahead and pick a winner. Nobody else donate. We'll go ahead and stop it now. Babe, pick us a winner. And get them steaks going. Are you tying direct to your crankbaits or using a snap? Sorry, I know you've gone over this stuff before. Top water, I do like to use those, what are they called? Norman speed clips. But for square bills, any diving type crankbait, I like to tie direct. And I use Palomar knot. No problem, Tactical Fisherman, dude. We're actually getting ready to get off here in a few. As soon as the old lady picks the winner for tonight, I think we're going to get off here. But yeah, we'll have a video for you guys on Tuesday. Just got to get the edit done. And hopefully I have one for you guys on Thursday as well. And she is. The winner tonight is Chris Arnold. Your tonight's Super Chat winner. Please message on Instagram, Facebook, or email in description your shipping info, and we'll get that right out to you. Congratulations, Chris. Appreciate you guys. Hope to be having steak at home at some point this week. Cool. Congratulations, man. You too, Josh. I saw 3 massive carp in a small pond I fish. Dude, I don't know what kind of carp it is, man, but the bigger pond that you guys see me fish, that I usually fish with a John boat, there's a carp in there, dude. It's probably as big as my son. It's huge. And every time I see it, it doesn't surface too often. But, dude, if I have a bait on with a treble hook, man, every time I see it, I try and snag it because I want to see just how big this thing is because it is huge, dude. All right, Chris, yeah, just message me on Instagram, Facebook, or my email will be in the description, dude. You the man, dude. Well, guys, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Like I said, I'll have a video for you guys on Tuesday. I truly appreciate the support. Smash the thumbs up. We will see you guys next week. Have a great Sunday. Be safe and catch some fish, man. See you guys.